Just done double duty here. So we just finished with our lactation appointment. Boys are doing really good. They're gaining well, and she thinks that we could actually possibly stop supplementing. So just slowly nursing maybe for a little bit, but I gotta get this car moving because once we get moving, these guys actually do go to sleep, which is really nice. So yeah, I'll update more on the whole lactation and nursing and see how that goes once we get started with maybe just kind of cutting out the supplementation a little bit. So we are home now from our lactation consultant. Sorry, why do hoods have to go in your eyes so much? Like, I get it, you want to keep the water off, but come on, people. So we're home now. So the lactation consultant is amazing. It's so nice going there if you have that support and everything. If you're struggling with your nursing and everything, it can be so stressful for new moms. So everything looked really good when we were there. She thought that maybe we could get away with the supplementing right after each feed. But normally we do it after we feed them, and we got them home. And normally when I get them home, they actually sleep and stuff for me. They'll fall asleep in the car and they stay asleep, so I can actually do a couple things once I get home. But this time they were not happy. They were hungry, so I did have to end up topping them up with a bottle, and it took me a little bit to get them settled. And now I feel like our feeds are all off. So I totally get it if, nursing is stressful for anyone. You are not alone. I think there's so much pressure on us moms to make sure that we're nursing them and everything. But with twins, even with my daughter, my singleton, I did not produce enough milk just for her. I did have to supplement her as well. And sometimes, if you get help at night, you're going longer stretches without nursing them, and that can affect your supply. Plus, if you're not eating and drinking and getting enough rest, that can affect it. Sorry, I feel like I can't see you guys. So yeah, just keeping that in mind is, not to beat yourself up about it. If you have to supplement, it's totally fine. A fed baby is better than obviously a not fed baby. You just want your baby fed and happy at that. So anyways, boys are doing really well. They are gaining lots of weight. There's no issues there. So I think the first 2 feeds of the day are fine. Maybe the 2 or 3 feeds, they'd be fine with not being supplemented. So anyways, we're home now and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Sorry, I'm kind of a bit of a mess. The boys actually let me do a quick 10-minute workout. So if I can, I try and put a 10-minute video on while they're napping, and then it's just done and I don't have to worry about it. Anyways, sorry, what I wanted to show you. So we do actually have to definitely supplement. They were both needing it. So I wanted to show you what makes my life, I didn't have this with my daughter, and I don't know why I didn't get it with her, but it is a game changer completely. So I'm sure most moms, especially younger moms, probably know about this, but it's the baby Brezza. So I'm just gonna show you guys here for a second here. One moment. Okay, sorry, excuse the mess. So baby Brezza, all I do is put the powder formula in the top. It has settings. I can change what the temperature I want the water at, how many ounces I want, and all you do is basically a nice little Keurig. All you have to do is put the powder in the top, you put the water in the back, and you press a button. I can show you guys how fast it is. It amazes me. This is my best friend. I just love it so much. But seriously, it does make your life so much easier, especially when you have twins and you do have to supplement. You definitely need something like this. And you can get them off Marketplace, or you can get them on Amazon. I can put the link in the description. Amazon does sell them, so you can get them there. Sometimes they come on sale, so you watch for them, but I'll show you just how fast this is, okay? Okay, so here's my baby Brezza. I'm just gonna put it at 3 ounces because I'm not sure how much they're actually gonna take. So I basically, all I have to do is put the bottle underneath there, and watch this. Watch how fast this is, guys. Okay, so we're gonna press start. And just like that, that is how fast I can make a bottle. So in the middle of the night, I just make sure before I go to bed, I make sure I have enough powder in here, and I make sure the water is filled up. And also one thing you do have to know is there's a funnel in here. You do have to take it out after every 4 bottles to wash it, but it literally takes you know, 30 seconds to wash, and you just want to make sure it's really dry when you put it back in. But boom, I've got my bottle, and that's it. Like, how fast is that? So a couple other things to make a note of with feeding the babies is, so I do try and pump when I can. I also do supplement with domperidone. Some people do have bad reactions to that, so obviously you want to make sure that, you know, it's okay, and your doctor, you know, you talk, but obviously you need a prescription for it anyways for your doctor. So I do take like the maximum dose of that. I'm doing that, plus I make sure I drink a ton of water. So I drink a ton of water. I make sure I eat enough, lots of oats, like lots of whole healthy foods. I don't just fill up on junk food. I want to make sure that I have everything that I need in my diet as well, because then I don't, like, you know, I want to feel my best. So yeah, so anyways, that's it. That's what the baby Brezza. I just had to show you guys, because if you're not using this and you need to supplement, especially if you're a twin mom, or even if you're just a mom using bottles and not breastfeeding, you definitely need this. Okay, so we're just gonna go and see if these little turkeys are awake. I feel like because we kind of went and did the appointment today and thought maybe we could go without the supplementations, I thought that it was gonna be fine, but I'm starting to stress because I feel like we are actually behind on a feed. So let's just take a peek. Yeah, they're both sleeping, but they have been sleeping for, I think they've been sleeping for almost 2 hours. I usually do not let them sleep any longer than 2 hours, because I want to make sure that we get some sleep tonight and we don't get our days and our nights mixed up. So I will probably wait. I might give them a little bit, because I might just go and actually feed myself. I still need to, this is a problem with being a busy mom, especially with twins. You know, you prioritize what you want to prioritize and what you need to absolutely get done. I really, for my mental health, I felt like I needed to get a workout in today, so I did do that. I probably should have went and ate lunch, but I did shove some, I'm always like, you know, shoving nuts and stuff in my mouth. I have like, usually my go-to is overnight oats, nuts, turkey pepperettes. I'll have like a shake really quick, but I definitely do need to make sure I'm eating enough whole foods. I think just me talking here, I'll show you guys these little monkeys. And they're both sound asleep. So they're sleeping right now on the Twinsy pillow. It's underneath here. I just put a blanket so they don't fall too much through the holes. And you will notice in my videos, they have a lot of pink stuff. That's because they have pink stuff from their older sister, but who knows, maybe they'll like pink. And this is little Dawson sleeping. He's so chill. He's such a very chill baby. And then we got little Bo. So Bo, actually today, they were both weighed. Bo was 9.4 pounds, so 9 pounds, 4 ounces, and then our little bigger guy here, Dawson, was 10 pounds, 4 ounces. So they're actually way ahead of where they should, where the average baby weight gain is. So they're doing really well. So whatever we're doing a good job, and we're just gonna kind of keep going with it, even though it's a lot of work. Okay, so this is called the Breast Friend. So breast, not breast, it's B-R-E-S-T. And basically, it's kind of nice. It's used more for smaller babies, so when they're more newborn. Also, I usually only use it in my bed. I'll show you guys quickly here. I'm still in my workout gear here. So basically what I do is I make sure I'm kind of in the middle of the bed. I have the pillow behind me here. You got some nice little pouches if you want to put your snacks or something in there. And I sit back. I basically grab one baby, two baby, and I football hold them and nurse them like this. A lot of times I'll like kind of lean back. Sorry, I do have pants on, my shorts on. And then yeah, I just kind of feed them and we hang out there, and then I'll put one down, burp the other one. It's too hard to, you can kind of scoop them up and try and burp them at the same time, but it's tricky. So that's where we're at right now for breastfeeding. I will keep you guys up to date as we go. I kind of hope that I can get my supply up a little bit more, but I might introduce some power pumping, so I can do a video on that if you guys are interested in that. But for right now, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna kind of keep going with a little bit of top up if we need to and see how things go. Thanks for watching, everyone.